Hello guys, welcome to today's tutorial. Today we want to talk about how to make graphic design in Coreldraw. And looking at Coreldraw is a vector base, which is this. Let's move Coreldraw. This is a vector based platform. And then let's create a document. And then on creating this document, you have the color. We look at, you have CNYK color, you have RGB. And then back to our section. We said that you create a new file, choose your dimension, you also have your color, the mode of your color, which I just showed you. Because professional base, if color for large format, CNYK, professional for large format, RGB, which simply means red, green, and blue. But the CNYK means cyan, magenta, yellow. That's their full meanings. But most people don't understand their full meanings. And then resolution. You have different kinds of resolution for design platforms. Let's dive in straight. You can see it from here. This is the RGB, this is the CNYK. And then this is purely for a print purpose. The RGB is purely for an online base. And then for the resolution here, my own resolution is 800. Please, your resolution should not be less than 300 because it breaks the quality of that particular design. Then the next one is you set your dimension. Let's say, or you choose your paper size if you are working on a print base. Let's say we are working on a business card, for example. Select a business card. Let's name it and name it with one of my subscribers, Jerry. At this point, like this, and then we'll click on OK. After making our set, then this is the base. As you can see from here, this is the working environment right now. And then this a list of tools we have. These are a list of tools like this. All these tools take place. You use them in your design. Yes. Then next we go over to then for you to master the core tools which I just showed you. It's very very important. Those tools are very essential to resize, to rotate. As you can see, resize, rotate objects in that particular canvas. When I say canvas, this is what I mean. This is the canvas. This the entire white thing you see there is a canvas. This is it. This whole thing is described as canvas. It should not be something that you are afraid of. All those all those are grammar. Please just stick to it. It's just that it's just terms used in the graphic design industry. Then the shape tool is also one of the important category. Shape tool with the shortcut is F10, and the pen tool. This pen tool is used to create custom shapes. Custom shape means that shapes that are not definite you can use to achieve a custom shape at any time. Let's put it in practical base and you see what I'm trying to say. So this is the shape tool here. This is the shape tool. You pick a rectangle like this and then you right click on it. You right click here, you convert to curve, and then you click on shape tool. If you zoom closer, you see that it has given you default nodes at the end of joining point. This is how you shape this is shape tool. You can reshape it at any point, give it your custom base, what you want, and then let's delete it. Press backspace and then you deselect. You can delete. Then over to the pen tool. Look at the pen tool. You right click from here. There are different kinds of pen tool. But then let's say we want to use this particular one, this pen tool here. You can draw custom shapes with ease. Can you see that? Can you take a good look at that? That's a custom shape that you can make in seconds. You can give it the color of your choice, which is so that's just a simple way of me describing what the pen tool can do. Then alignment and organization in your design. When you want to create alignment, Creating that alignment means that, for instance, you have written something. Let's say we'll drag, this is a document text. We'll write, good morning. Good morning, my neighbors. Good morning, my neighbors. How let's how are you doing? This is a bit aligned, but if you say Ctrl J, you can see how it's this M now have moved to the end. That is an aligned. That is just a simple way of me showing you there is an alignment right now, and that is called how to justify text. And then for you to align things, you use rulers. Look at your ruler. Pick rulers like this so that it will serve as a guide. I have another tutorial on how to use rulers. You can pick them up, pick them like this. And if you on your corridor you are not seeing these rulers, please come to your view here. Let me move away a bit. Come to your view here. Look at rulers here, please. Or you can press alternate shift R for you to set your rulers so that we can be on the same page. So if anything you want to do, if you want it to be aligned, please, your rulers are very, very important, which is an alignment rule. Then align and distribution, object management, doc, like that. For group, that is this control group. Now let me explain that. Well, here is a practical class. You have drawn two shapes like this. You have drawn two shapes. You have drawn, these are objects. All these things are objects. And then you want all of them to be in one scenario so that you can move them. You can group them to be one. You select all. As you can see, they are all. You select all. Then press Ctrl G. They are now grouped. Look at, if you come up here, it's telling you something. Ungroup it. It's telling you to ungroup object. That is that X cancelled option. It means that they are grouped now. So for you to separate it, now you cannot come and just select one. Look at, they are one. It has become one right now. So you can only come here and ungroup, click the other side, and then select one. That's the meaning of that whole grammar that is there. Then exporting your work. For it to, there are different ways to export work. We have PDF, we have JPEG, we have PNG, we have um, GIF, we have a SVG, they are scalable vector graphics. And then look, if you come here, let's say you designed a work, for instance. Let's make a small project here. You design this project like this, and then this is just and for an introductory base, soft touch, soft touch designs. Let's give it a color. Control E. Let's remove this. Select it, then shift page up so that that text will come up. And then I made it bold. Control K to break that text. I've broken that text. I'm changing this to yellow. Let's see, this is yellow. Yes, it's yellow. Then I'm giving that background color. Then I'll select this here and then I'll give it an outline of white. I right click on it, select outline. Sorry, right click here, you see outline. You click on it. Then I'll select this rectangle, come to this shadow tool here, and then drag the shadow downwards like this. Then readjust it. This is just a small project where it's nothing plenty. Let's remove the outline of that one, that rectangle. Now you want to export, select this and Ctrl G as we did earlier, please. and then you want to export. Control E on your keyboard, press Control E. Now, from here, let me drag it up. It says save as. Type. Here is showing JPG. There is the normal picture format we have. Then if you click down that drop down menu, look at the list of different ways to save. You can save it as an Illustrator file. You can open it in Illustrator. The PNG I was talking about, the PDF, the AI, which is the Adobe Illustrator. We have SVG. These are common ones. Okay, let me see. GIF, doc. There for MS Word. You can see there are different ones. This is the SVG I was talking about. Yes. And then there are different TIF. There are different methods you can export this. You can also export it as Adobe Photoshop for Adobe Photoshop use. So please and please, there are different ways for you to do this. Thank you, and I hope to see you at the top. And if you have any problem or any questions you want to ask, let's finally export this in JPEG. Let's so that you can see. Click this, click on export. It's asking you where that is you have selected where you want to export, and then the default form under 32B here you are seeing that it chose CMYK color. Please, if you use RGB color, select RGB like this. I have a tutorial on RGB and CMYK color. There are differences. Then 800 here, then come here and click OK. It has exported, and then look at it here. Look at the expression. So this is it here. This is it. So that's all. Thank you, and I hope to see you at the top.